To our channel, ladies and gentlemen, there is a viral video that has really shocked many Kenyans, and this is a video of billionaire Rai, the man who owns several businesses in Kenya, and he was there with His Majesty King of England, King Charles. And when Kenyans saw this video, they were wondering what is really happening, because you never get enough of theatrics in the Ruto administration. The reason why the presence of Rai in a meeting with His Majesty is really eliciting a lot of questions is because a few months ago, William Ruto, while assuring the Nyanza sugar belt that he wanted to revive the sugar industry, selected one person, Rai, and he told of Rai as one person who was trying to frustrate the resuscitation of the sugar industry, and he told him, Mambo ni matatu. I understand that for you to use that phrase, you need to seek some consent from William Samoei Ruto. But I'm just quoting him. He said that either Rai will go to jail, Rai will flee out of the country, or Rai will go to heaven, something that people thought was a frustration or intimidating the Rai family. But today when we see Rai here, it means something was happening and we didn't know, or something has happened. I want us to look at either something that was happening or something that has happened that has made it free for Rai to mingle very freely with the high and mighty, the Majesty. I want us to be very quick. Number one, either William Ruto was hoodwinking the members of parliament to show that he was very serious about reviving the sugar industry. Because you all understand that our president knows what he needs to speak where, and people will be clapping, and he knows that he just gets away with it. He's a master of fallacy and hoodwinking Kenyans. And maybe we did not know that Ruto was only joking around with us. He knew that if he evoked that name, then people would really feel that he was serious about fighting the sugar cartels. Because if you want to fight the cartels, you don't need to talk much. That is what Francis Mudaura said, that Mwai Kibaki never used to talk, he acted. So William Ruto, instead of acting on the sugar cartels, he decided to go loud about it so that people could say, oh, Prezo Akosawa. Number two, maybe William Ruto was just serious about fighting the Rai family. But then he realized that with the amount of businesses that Rai holds in the country, he's one of the investors that you cannot do away with. And so he decided to make a U-turn. Maybe some people went and talked to him, maybe intelligence, you know, the think tanks in the business arena. With the rate of unemployment, he just realized that Rai is one of the people who employs many people, and he decided, let us work together. And that's why he found himself in that very banquet. Number three, it could also mean that Rai was intimidated and he decided to send emissaries and just found out what William Ruto wanted, and so they decided to work together, because Rai also would not just want to lose his businesses. He's got business empires around. He employs people, but those are also his source of revenue. So maybe they just arranged for a meeting and just asked the president, what is it that you want? And they decided to work together. Someone was also telling me that perhaps Rai, as a man who's got businesses, you know, all over the world, maybe he's got some personal touch with the Queen's family, because as a businessman, you know, and the Queen's family is also a serious business family, and maybe in the line of businesses there is a way they are business partners and they, you know, converge at some point. Because, you know, if King Charles would have not wanted to see right there, he wouldn't have been allowed. You remember when there was a trade delegation from the US and they decided they were not going to meet Moses Kuria? And they didn't meet him. And even when William Ruto was traveling abroad to the US to sign some trade deals, he left Moses Kuria around behind. This tells you that these Western countries will only allow someone that they can work with. If you are in their radar, maybe as a drug dealer or someone they feel does not uphold what they call human rights, or in some way they have a reason why they don't want to be around you, they will not meet you. So for you to see right there, it could have been a demand by the royal family that let Rai be here. And you never have enough of it in Kenya. We are yet to see more. Kama yalikuwa mambo ya tatu, sasa ni manne. I don't know what to think, but that is my take.